Hey y'all, my name is Dee Dee. Um, I'm not really a big YouTuber person or anything like that, but I decided to do this video because my mentality is very, very detrimental at this point. Um, I just am really lost and really confused by how good people, such as myself and others that I know, go through some of the most hardest things, some unimaginable things that you have to live through and overcome, and still have to function. You still have to function in this society. Because as soon as you allow someone to think you're remotely crazy, they look at you different. They talk about you, or they distance themselves from you. Why is that? I'm a single mother raising right now my last two children, my last two kids, 12 and 15-year-old boys. And it shouldn't have to be that way. You know, they didn't ask to be here, and I certainly didn't ask to raise them on my own. But, it is what it is. But I guess I'm perplexed by the fact that I work hard. If anybody that knows me knows that I'm a person that's always giving back. I volunteer pretty much for everything. I've given my last and it's hurt me. I've been on the streets, lived in my car, flat broke, homeless. As I'm sitting here and my mind is doing so much because, I'm just thinking about, wow, where am I going to be a month from now? And I honestly don't know. I just try to hold on to faith and stay encouraged, but it's hard. Honestly, waking up and don't know where you're going to lay your head is hard. Where you're going to get your next meal is hard. Jobs come and go like it's nothing. When you strip people down to their bare bones and you don't even leave them with their dignity anymore, it's hard. But you still hold on. See, I was raised to always hold your head up high and pray. And never let the hard times outweigh and overcome the good times. Well, that's hard when you have more hard times than you have good. And you're still supposed to smile and be encouraging and want to open your eyes up every day and live life to your fullest. And when truly inside all you want to do is close your eyes and hope that you never wake back up again. because you're tired of what you have to deal with and being underappreciated and being disrespected and basically being judged and stereotyped because you're black, because you're female, because you're smart, because you're educated, because you're strong. And because you have all those qualities, you can't falter, you can't get sad, you don't feel. You're not allowed to do that because, you're superhuman. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, it's hard. It's hard. And for many others like me out here in this world that put on that face and we smile and we grit our teeth through it, trust and believe. Most nights we are crying ourselves to sleep and we wake up every day ready to take on the world. But no one ever knows the wiser that you're hurting on the inside, and no one ever stops and asks you, are you okay? Are you really okay? How do you feel? No one ever stops to say, hey, it's good to see you today. No one ever stops and says, hey, I was just thinking about you, or I care about you, or you're wanted, or you're appreciated, or you're necessary. No one ever says that to strong people. Because we're known to always give those qualities to other people, but we never get it. We never give those types of things. Those are never given to us. We're always on the giving end, but never on the receiving end. You look into her eyes and, oh, she's strong. She can handle it. I guess so, huh? I guess so. But people forget that you're human and that you have feelings and that you can hurt and that you can cry. And sometimes all you want to be is wanted, or someone to hug you or just reach out and just grab your hand or just listen to you. But when you always have to be that strong person, you tend to fade. You tend to fade into the crowd because as long as the people around you needs are met, yours tends to go unnoticed. And it's weighing heavily on my mind that, hey, I'm strong, but I hurt. And no one ever asks me about me and how I feel and am I okay? And the ones who rarely do genuinely is looking for something out of me. And it hurts. How doesn't a person who works hard still have to keep struggling? And I feel like I lose more than I win. How is it that you can wake up every day and look up to the sky and just try to stay positive and uplifted and feel like you want to continue on when all you truly want to do is just like, hey, throw your hands up. When every day you wake up, you recognize that you're so unappreciated by people you have helped. And not to say that I help people to look for anything in return, because that's not what I'm saying at all. But acknowledge that I'm human and that I have feelings. I'm just tired. And like I said, I don't do YouTube wow, this is actually my first video, but I don't do YouTube. But I felt like something in me needed to put this video out there because maybe someone else feels like I do. And if not, then I understand, but that's just how I'm feeling right now. And if this video should ever find you, and I just hope and pray that you're able to have someone in your life that listens and says, hey, how are you doing? Or whatever the case may be. Or if you're feeling like I'm feeling, just like alone in everything that you do, that you can reach out and get help. Because even the strongest of people are sad. Even the strongest of people become depressed. And eventually some of the strongest people become weak. And I refuse to become weak. But sometimes I need to take a break from being strong. And that's just how I feel. I can't remember the last time I did anything that really benefited me. I can't remember the last time I can't remember. I just can't remember. But I just thought I would share my feelings and put it out there